Bien, amigos, ahora vamos a conocer un concepto muy interesante, las microfranquicias, un nuevo sistema que está llegando al Perú gracias a Grant Hunter, que él es CEO de Microfranchise Solutions, y el señor Guillermo Quintana, que es un primer franquiciado con Taxi Excel. Con él vamos a hablar sobre este interesante modelo de negocio que creo que tiene un extraordinario potencial en un país de pequeñas empresas. Señores, muchísimas gracias por venir al Mundo Empresarial. Bienvenido.
Gracias.
Welcome to our TV show.
Thank you.
Tell me, explain me, please, what exactly means micro-franchise? This is a new system, a new model based on the traditional franchise system?
Exactly. What we want to do with the micro-franchise model is to incorporate some of the elements that you see in a larger commercial size franchise. And that would include bringing the concept of brand standards as well as consistent operational models that are put together to provide a higher level service and a more consistent service that is built to replicate and scale from the beginning.
One of the most important points around a franchise is to bring a proven concept,
Right.
a proven model that has worked in some part of the world, and you will figure out if you can develop this opportunity in your market. Do you work at the micro level with the same principle?
Exactly. I think there are a lot of franchise businesses in the world. The quality level varies quite a lot. The best franchise businesses are those that the developer of the concept actually owns their own business so that they can work in that business, understand it from the inside. They learn what works about it and replicate it from there.
¿Cuál es el modelo de negocio que han desarrollado particularmente aquí en el Perú bajo este sistema de micro franquicias?
En este caso, el señor Grant Hunter ha tenido la oportunidad de poder aplicar el concepto en la industria del taxi, que ya sabemos que es una industria con bastante potencial. Tenemos en el mercado 300.000 taxis informales. La idea es pasarlos de la informalidad a la formalidad a través de este concepto, crear profesionales del volante, tratar de ayudar a todos los taxistas que están en la calle, que no pueden llegar a conseguir un cliente, volverlo un profesional del servicio de taxi, ¿no?
¿De qué manera el cliente puede percibir eso? Digamos, tú no sabes a la hora que vas a parar el taxi si el que viene es un taxista profesional o en vías de serlo. ¿Cómo reconoces, digamos, ese profesionalismo?
Porque todos tienen el mismo uniforme, el mismo color de la corbata, un photocheck, pueden hablar en un inglés básico, tienen una capacitación de entrenamiento de manejo defensivo, evasivo, ya que sabemos que hay muchos accidentes acá en el país. Tienen llevan un curso de ergonomía. Porque
pero
ellos son
este es un servicio de taxi a demanda, digamos, por teléfono.
Ajá, remis, sí, taxi radio.
No es taxi de la calle que tú lo puedas parar.
No, es taxi radio.
Okay, entonces es una compañía que se va a especializar en tener cierto nivel de servicio con sus choferes.
Exacto.
Y ustedes van a entrenar a los choferes, van a digamos, tener un mínimo nivel de servicio asegurado para los clientes.
Y la idea es que cada taxista sea un micro franquiciado, que sea dueño de su activo, que es el auto, esa es su pequeña microempresa de cada taxista, ¿no?
¿Puede tener más autos?
Estamos tratando de que sus familiares puedan ser parte del financiamiento que estamos otorgando a través de inversionistas ángeles que vienen de California. Damos un financiamiento de $500 como cuota inicial y ellos pagan el auto en 4 años, ¿no?
Ellos pagan el auto en 4 años.
Ajá.
Ahora, Grant, is this an operational business or a financial one?
Yeah, we're not in the business, we're not strictly speaking a finance business. What I do is kind of stand as a bridge between North American socially minded investors and microempresarios here in Peru who are trying to improve the quality of their lives. And I think the magic of this model is that everybody can win. It's that teoría de gana-gana.
Yeah,
right?
win-win, a win-win situation.
Right.
How did you discover this opportunity in our market? I mean, why Peru as a first question? And second, how do you discover this specific opportunity in our market?
Right. Well, Peru is an interesting situation. I mean, I saw a report recently by I think it was through the World Bank, that speaks of Peru as one of the most fastest growing, most advancing economies in South America and in the world, frankly. And because of the close relationship, I think, between the United States and Peru, Peru offers an interesting opportunity, because while the middle class is improving, there are still many, many more people many poor people who are not able to participate in the increasing economic health of your country. So it proves an interesting country to work in because of the fact that you have that dichotomy between the middle class, which is really improving, and those that are being left behind. And I think the micro-franchise model actually offers an opportunity to lift the poor, not only out of poverty, but into the lower rungs of the middle class as well.
And the professional taxi is the first move.
It's the first concept.
It's the first concept.
First line
here.
of business.
Okay. Do you have another concept at least planned?
There are a couple of other ones that we're working with right now that I have in mind, but it doesn't take much to look around the outside areas of even Lima to see a lot of potential replicable micro enterprises. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for successful, proven micro businesses that can be replicated, formalized, and made more profitable through the implementation of developed world standards and operational processes.
Are you bringing the concept from another country, or it's just a conclusion from this market?
This is our first concept. Again, I'm a very big believer, and you mentioned it at the beginning, that it's best for us to learn the business from the inside first. So these past 2 years that we've been working with Taxi Excel, we're celebrating our 2nd birthday this month.
Congratulations.
Thank you. This has been an opportunity for us to really learn the business from the inside out, to understand the world of the taxista from the taxista's point of view, so that we gather that knowledge capital, that intellectual capital about what makes a business a strong taxi business, so that we're in a position to replicate it elsewhere. And I think I would use the same methodology for any concept that we hope to replicate. That is to start a pilot in country and learn it from the ground up, from the inside looking out. There are possibilities to replicate proven micro-franchises that are operating in other countries, delivering anything from healthcare to English language instruction, I've seen, to various agriculture-oriented concepts.
Cuéntame un poco, Guillermo, cómo te ha ido con esta experiencia. Ustedes tienen 2 años desarrollando el negocio. ¿Cuántas unidades tiene Taxi Excel? ¿Cuál ha sido un poco el resultado de esta experiencia en asociación con Micro Franchise Solutions?
Podría decir que somos exitosos en la aplicación del concepto en la industria del taxi. Tenemos 20 unidades ahorita, estamos por lanzar nuestra flota de vans también a través del mismo concepto. Estamos lanzando también otra flota de motorizados para hacer courier en las empresas. Entonces, estamos seguros de que ese concepto está funcionando en el servicio de taxi, ¿no? Siempre
bajo el mismo modelo de ayudar a que el activo sea propiedad del operador, por así decirlo.
Ajá.
Desde el primer momento.
Desde el primer momento.
O sea, tú te conviertes en un taxista Excel teniendo la propiedad de tu vehículo.
Ajá, a través de un financiamiento que tenemos la tasa más baja del mercado, 12%, comparando con muchas cajas rurales o cajas municipales, ¿no?
Have you faced some constraints in this Peruvian first experience?
Yeah, well,
some limitations, maybe from the government side, which can you share with us?
Sure. Well, I think it's very difficult for the working poor of Peru to access capital at an interest rate that is affordable. There are a couple of programs that are working that are nominally for the benefit of the working poor, that when you really look at them, what's really happening is that in order for people to get financing, they have to have some kind of an aval or their own casa propio or something like that. And so you're caught in this chicken and eggs situation where you have to have something before you can get reasonable financing. So I think the opportunity is here, instead of paying interest rates of, say, 30 to 70%, which a lot of microfinance institutions charge annually, for me to be able to look at offering an 8 to 12% return to a socially minded investor and pass that financing on to the working poor. We don't need to, we're not a financial institution, as I said at the beginning, so we don't have to make our money from the movement of money simply. We keep that low so that we can increase. We're patient enough, right? And we also earn money to the extent that our franchisees earn money as a percentage of the business that they generate.
And what about, or what happened and if somebody that defaults the debt? Do you have some process, some rule around the recovery, the possibility to recover this?
Absolutely, no, we do. And in fact, we protect investors' capital in a couple of unique ways. The first is that while the investment that we're making is one person, one car,
Yes.
if that person becomes unable to continue to drive their car, they get sick or they leave the system for whatever
They
reason.
don't like the work
Right,
or whatever.
right. The company actually holds title to that vehicle
Okay.
for 4 full years until the car is paid off. And we have the right contractually through our franchise arrangement to reassign that vehicle to one of our other driver that's coming up.
It's a second-hand
Or probably a
vehicle.
relative. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. And of course, all the vehicles are insured.
They are insured. In fact,
100%.
very few taxis in Lima have the level of comprehensive insurance that we offer on our vehicles,
Yeah.
because in addition to the handheld GPS-enabled cell phones that they have, we have an installed GPS unit in the vehicle that allows us to track the vehicles from our central control center. And in fact, if they're ever stolen or there's a serious incident, a kidnapping or an accident, we can actually remotely disable that vehicle from the control center.
Oh, really?
And so that investment is very secure.
Sounds very interesting.
Unique.
Yeah.
So unique. Yeah,
So.
it's a technology applied to that kind
Absolutely.
of businesses. ¿no?
Absolutely.
¿Y tú te sientes, Guillermo, digamos, comprometido con este tema? ¿Tú quieres hacer crecer este negocio a través de este modelo?
Bastante. Quiero volver a aplicarlo en otros sectores en el Perú. Es importante mencionar que en nuestro país el 85% de las empresas son microempresas y hay un mercado potencial para
Yo te
poder,
diría que mucho más.
mucho
¿no?
más y poder aplicar
8%.
muchísimo más. Y es un mercado potencial para poder aplicar este concepto, ¿no? Y ayudar a los peruanos a poder tener un empleo y a poder tener un activo, que es su pequeña microempresa.
Dame el teléfono de Taxi Excel.
372-7434.
372
7434.
7434. Estoy seguro que van a empezar a llamarte, dada la originalidad del modelo. Los felicito. Congratulations for your business model.
Thank you.
Te deseo
Gracias.
mucho éxito.
Gracias.
Thank you very much for staying with us tonight.
Gracias por la invitación.
Gracias a ti. Fueron los señores Grant Hunter, CEO de Micro Franchise Solutions, y Guillermo Quintana de Taxi Excel, quienes estuvieron con nosotros explicándonos un nuevo modelo de negocios, las micro franquicias, esta vez aplicadas a los taxis. Ya volvemos con más en Mundo Empresarial.